All right, hello everybody. This is Grimcat, and we are back for some Dungeons and Dragons on a Wednesday. We're playing in the Shifting City, or at least that's the name of the campaign. We're down Adrian for right now. I think he's going to be joining us later because, well, he mentioned he was around the other night, but he was up like super late last night, so that may have something to do with it. So we're gonna go down and introduce people. Also, Guts is having some big old connection issues, some big old Discord issues. So she's probably gonna be joining us via ghost typing, which I guess is just regular typing, but she can't talk. So there is that. So let us start at the end. Last but not least, but this time first, Tadpole, say hi.
Hello. Hello.
Rick.
Hello there.
Guts just lost connection, but she's still here.
Rick, that was creepy. I mean, that was like in the middle, meeting a bar, some creepy guy with his shirt halfway unbuttoned, gold chains. Hello there.
That's right. You've never met Rick.
Sorry.
Are you a creepy guy at a bar with a single gold chain?
Except I don't have the single gold chain.
Which
Fair
makes
enough.
it so much worse.
Yeah.
And Zydroin.
Hell.
Hello. It only took me a little bit of waffling around to remember your name.
Oh, you got it right.
And Guts, if you're here, you can type hi. I have to refresh. Because D20 has been a little unstable for me today, too.
Understandable, but I turned on my mobile hotspot, so we should be okay.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Way.
A rose among thorns.
So, when last we left, we got into a little bit of trouble. We sort of made some decisions, and Rick wound up getting trapped in with sort of my interim big bad end guy, or what is presumably a big bad end guy or something. And had a spot of trouble there. He didn't die, which is a very fortunate thing, but he came very, very close. He actually went down on that one. It was making death saving throws. Actually, I can't remember if you actually had to do one. Because luckily the rest of the party found what was going on. They heard what was going on, basically. And they managed to bust down the door basically in the nick of time. To keep you from getting thrown into a pool of glowing green something? Not exactly glue, or goo, excuse me. But it was much more viscous than sort of a glue or goo. But either ways, there were some...
Part of me still wonders what would have happened.
Yeah.
Nothing
You would
good.
have died.
There were some daring do's and hijinks and some flyings from our skeletal dragon and our non-skeletal or wild-shaped dragon, and we managed to get you to safety. From there, one of the zombies under control of this thing operated a lever sort of on the other side of the cavern, not exactly the other side, but blocked it and you all off. Now, this suited you guys pretty well because you just sort of scarpered off, deciding that discretion is the better part of valor, etc., etc. Having, just nearly lost our tank. So we left, vowing to come back in a couple of days when things were healed and with a proper plan to take care of said person. We spent the next day, gathering some resources, and during our watch, there were sort of some new things happening. There was a new type of bird in the area. Part plant, part bird is what we believe. Guts immediately set about making friends with the said little birds and sort of feeding them. This may or may not have been the best move to make, because now the birds are starting to swarm around in pretty large numbers, and they are demanding food, basically. They're sort of pulling at your clothing, they're just being a general nuisance. As Idroin, wanting to have nothing to do with small little birds pulling at his person, has sort of cast a spell. I can't exactly remember what it was. What?
Thunderwave.
Thunderwave.
I'd linked Ice Storm, but that was for something else. Now it was Thunderwave.
That's right. And sort of handily handled some of the flapping little flyers. Now, of course, their chant, or at least some of their chant, has started moving from food to bad. And what we're going to do is we're going to start combat. We're going to bring up the initiative, and you can, or bring up the turn order, and you can roll for initiative. Now, what you can see is that I have sort of separated them into color-coded groups. What I'm going to be doing is rolling one initiative for each of the color-coded groups. And I'm moving from there. And hopefully that'll move things around. I'm going to grab my hirelings, because even though I should have done this before, I didn't. So let's see. Hart is here. Sadie is here. Sue is here.
I don't think that's an issue.
Joachim is here.
I already rolled an initiative.
Dawn is here. Trug is here. Farron is here. The Displacer Beasts are actually here. And I believe that's everybody. Oh, and of course, the little monster thingies themselves, which are called Bean Adverse. Isn't that cute?
Not the bees.
I think they're absolutely adorable, and so when I saw them, I knew I wanted you all to kill them en masse.
I am upsetting spaghetti.
Alright, so hopefully we'll roll one for blue, we'll roll one for red, one for green, one for yeller, one for orange, one for dark purple, one for a lighter purple. Did I roll one for a lighter purple?
Yep.
Well, we'll find out soon enough.
Darker purple, lighter purple.
Alright, we will roll one for heart. We will roll just one for the Displacer Beast. We will roll one for Farron. We will roll one for Trug. We will roll one for Dawn. We will roll one for Joachim.
That is a lot.
We will roll one for Sue. And we will roll one for Cheeky Sadie Spot Jiggle. Isn't Spot Jiggle hilarious? Alright, so...
Just to be that guy. Don't forget Scout.
Oh, of course. How could I have possibly forgotten Scout?
And also, did Guts do one?
Oh, and we should also probably do one for Adrian, huh?
Oh yeah.
We'll do one for Adrian, and then, like, the skeletons can act on his turn. Because I cannot be bothered. After 20, 21 is too many. Alright. Let us reorder. Let us reorder again. The Bee-Nabbers. The green Bee-Nabbers are sort of more focused on the chanting of food. They've seen where the food comes from, however, and they are going to go at it. So all of these little Bee-Nabbers are going to sort of fly up. They are small. They can occupy the same square. And they're going to surround this Displacer Beast and start pecking it down. And so that's weird. There's an E right there. So we're going to hide our description, start our attacks. There's going to be 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one we will actually show. It didn't show. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so Displacer Beasts. Attacks have a disadvantage until they actually hit. So... Woof, every single one of those attacks has missed the Displacer Beast. Sadie. Sadie's not going to take an action on her own. She's looking for guidance mostly from the rest of the party. It's pretty obvious that these things are attacking, but, I mean, she doesn't exactly want to be targeted. So unless someone, like, right now shouts, "Start attacking them," she's not going to start attacking them.
I probably wouldn't specifically yell out, "Start attacking them," but I would yell out, "Don't let them get the food stores."
Okay. So what she will attempt to do, she will attempt to shoo away said Bee-Nabbers with what is a terrible intimidation check. It wasn't so good. So Joachim. Joachim is currently maintaining the spell. He will move 5, 10, 15 back and huddle down amongst some of the ruins around. Zydroan.
Yes.
It is your turn.
I will cast that
Alright, and what are you choosing?
fire elemental.
It's like a medium-ish?
Yes.
That's
It's the same as
large.
it's the same size and thing as the water elemental. So just put the water elemental and everyone can picture it as red instead of blue.
Oh, well, I can actually. Pow. No, it didn't work. Fair enough. Oh,
And
wait, it
I
did work.
will- Ah, cool. That works well.
In larger
Does it
medium.
have its...
Do you
medium.
have its stats in front of you?
I've got a stat block page up, but I don't have it in any way linked to things. So
Good enough
if I
for
can
me.
have control, if I can have control of the token.
Yep,
Ah, and it's a large. Sorry.
it is large. Let's see. How do I make you have control of the token now?
So Sophie, we're going to Beverly and Tim's for a bit, so we can return for fun.
You don't have specials today?
No.
Okay.
So when I'm done with my homework, we're going to head to Beverly and Tim's for a bit.
Jim, not Tim.
Jim.
But I understand. I cannot give you control of this token under these new things because it is determined by the character settings. Wait, I can just give it to you like that then.
Yeah. Yeah, and then because I can use that in the future too. Then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it already has its HP and AC linked.
There is a fire elemental in the monster list in that third tab.
That's the one. The elementals. That's the one I just brought up.
Except I can't make it bigger for some reason.
Oh, yes.
Alright, there we go. Nice. And yeah, I'll summon it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will use my bonus action to polymorph into a silver dragon
All right.
Roomling, which I have a stat block for on my page. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Farron will move and attempt to start stabbing the ones that are directly in front of her, basically. I'm not going to worry about the other part unless this one doesn't work, which I highly expect it will. Yes, basically eviscerating one of the bee nabbers. Let's see the blue bee nabbers. We're just going to move the dead ones off to the side, otherwise tokens are going to get very, very cluttered. The blue bee nabbers will start swarming over the other one. They're intelligent enough to see that their attacks did not do too well against it. It also should be noted that they do not are given opportunity attack while they are flying, due to the flyby ability. So again, they're just going to sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 blue ones, and 1 actually hits. So it's going to take 8. It's going to do a con save. Which it does not save. So said Displacer Beast is sleeping. Or rather is paralyzed. And it did fail by 5 or more, so it's like totally out. These bee nabbers going to do much the same. For the most part, one of them actually can't reach. So there are going to be 4 attacks. That's the wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of those hits. And so the second one will hit as well. He will also fail his save and be out to sleep. Rick, it is your turn. You've seen these little birds sort of flying, swooping, darting to and fro. They've bitten the Displacer Beasts, and the Displacer Beasts have sort of gone under, whether they've fallen asleep, been knocked unconscious, or whatever. But they've sort of slumped to the ground after getting attacked.
Would I be able to maybe do a breath weapon attack without hitting the displacer beasts?
Probably
Would I
not,
be hitting
because
the
they're sort of
displacer
swarming
beasts?
over them. So you are going to hit the displacer beasts.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe coming around here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's definitely the wrong button.
Now, if you move like
I
that,
just-
you will take opportunity attacks from 2 of them.
That is alright. I have just exited out of the editor, really. It's
Fair enough.
that extra button. Yeah. Well, I will actually rage before anything else.
Okay. And you'll take that path of movement you showed
Yeah.
before?
Yes, please. I'm just waiting for this to load.
I think you'll actually wind up taking 4. This one actually isn't here because it doesn't have a color.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Nope, you'll just take 2. So 1 and 2.
I actually just wanted to move to that square
Oh,
because I want to get.
Okay,
I want
that's
to get this. I want to get this sort of going.
it's a 23 and a 25 critical.
Oh, they actually both hit.
Yeah. So you'll need to take 2 of the Constitution saving throws.
Yep.
You'll
Yep.
also take 11 points of damage before damage reduction. You save both of them quite handily.
Yes, and then I want to, get as many as I can with a breath weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And
That is a 15-foot cone. So we're going 5, 10, 15. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Peanabbers, Farron, and Sadie. And 2 Displacer Beasts. I'm just going to roll 2 saves for the Beanabbers, 1 for blue, 1 for yellow. Blue, yellow. Both of them fail. 10. 10. 10.
that totally wasn't the best roll I could have had for that either.
10. We're going to roll for Farron, who promptly tells you to watch your fire. Literally. But
Grim.
what?
You might want to redo the initiative order and then click through because of my fire elemental.
Yes, I will in just a second. Farron saves. She takes half damage on a save, right?
Yes, half.
Okay. Sadie. Ooh, dexterity, not her strong point. She does not save. She also tells you to watch her fire. Your fire, though she's much angrier about it.
I tell them to watch where they're standing.
That'll teach them.
Yeah, something like that.
The Displacer Beasts don't get one because they are knocked unconscious. However, they do wake up.
I mean, that's a little bit of bonus.
Well, it could have been worse, yeah.
Just doing it to wake them up. Sure, that was my plan.
All right, now we have the purple bee nabbers. The purple bee nabbers are going to leave guts and start swarming Zydroin. 5, 10, 15, 20. Or at least whatever they can. 5, 10. Some of them will be in 2 squares.
Yes. Yes, group them all up in front of my elemental.
Alright, so that is 1 attack actually at the elemental. We'll resolve that one first.
Give us a sec. It takes that much fire damage
Alright.
because it's attacking fire.
Yep, I'm pretty sure a 19 does hit.
Yes, that is definitely it. And it's a DC concept.
Yes. I believe elementals are immune to poison?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Alright, there
And
are...
paralysis.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 attacking you, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All but one hit.
All but one. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Then, even though it's not exactly right. And so that is 4 con saving throws.
8.
Because of the concentration?
Yeah. 8 because of the concentration.
I don't understand. Oh, yeah, I
That's
understand. Another
summon
4
elemental.
saving throws. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you.
So,
You can resolve whichever one you wish to first. Whichever ones.
I'll just take one of the paralysis hits and the rest are saves.
Okay. So that does put you unconscious. Because you
Oh, is it?
failed
Actually
by more than
unconscious.
5. Which unfortunately means you're going to lose concentration on the elemental anyways.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
So we're just going to whip him off to the side. And we're going to give you the big sleep.
Big sleep.
Which ignore the fact that it's a skull and crossbones. Guts, it is your turn. Also, hi, Adrian. You may be muted.
Well, I would like to. I know they're attacking, but they're cute, and I don't want to harm them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Compulsion on the pink bee nabbers,
Okay.
the single wards.
Again, I'm just doing 1 because in order to simplify things, they fail.
Wonderful. Alright, then I guess I would like them to leave.
All right.
I guess what is that? Does it so on a failed saving term is affected by the spell until the spell ends? You can use bonus action to make sure your turns in any direction horizontal to you. Okay, so yeah, I'd like to move them this way.
Off the map, presumably, or I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
We can say, yeah. because, funnily enough, when they're off the map, they're gone. Yes. I will reroll initiative. We will pick up right at heart, though. Ooh, Adrian, I think I actually rolled for you, and I think I rolled better than a 6. But it might be too late now.
Those are the skelly men.
Ah, gotcha.
We didn't actually have a 4.
Oh, never mind then.
I know I rolled better than a 6. Better by -2.
All right, Heart will... Or even his Heart. He will attack the one closest to him. And one of the others, if that does not kill. He will conjure his lantern up. And will blast once. And blast twice. That is actually not quite enough. However that is. Let's see. The Bee-Nabbers. The red Bee-Nabbers. The red Bee-Nabber are going to... attempt to start attacking this displacer beast again. I believe that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First one hits, so they're definitely swarmed, so they would have advantage at this point. So that's going to be all hits, and we're going to turn this off too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The displacer beast is going to do 1, 2, 3, and is going to stop right there because it failed. And it is now unconscious again. Tadpole, over to your turn.
Okay. Well, I actually have a question for you. To pull up my water elemental bowl, that is an action to summon it, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that is what I'm going to do.
Okay. You still should have the token in there, right? It may be hidden in a weird place, though, because we haven't used it in a while. Yep. Still looks like it's down there.
I got it. And now he doesn't get an action this turn, does he?
Roll initiative for it.
He does not.
Oh,
the way this one works is it works on the end of Tadpole's initiative.
Yes.
Okay, then I am going to move away as my movement.
Don't forget your bonus action.
I don't have a bonus action if I don't attack. I have to attack
Ah.
to be able to have a unarmed bonus action.
All right.
But rogues can use disengage, can't they? Dash, I mean, for bonus. Or is it only a certain subclass?
It's only like level 2 rogue.
Yeah.
Sue is going to Ray of Sickness at the one closest. It's a con save, I believe. Sure is. 16, actually. Oof, that does save. The scout. Going to attack the ones in front of it. Ooh. Her sheet is tiny for some reason. Attacking twice with the short sword. Hitting once. We'll say it's against this green one that's right on top. Dawn. Dawn is going to cast Sanctuary on that first Displacer Beast. And then is going to move as far as it can. Displacer Beast. This one is unconscious, so it's not going to do anything. This one is going to tentacle and tentacle to the birds. 18 definitely hits. Or, excuse me, 18 and 20. One of the birds is going to explode. The next Displacer Beast. (16) hits, but not 10. That one is going to explode as well, I believe. Yep. Beanabbers, orange. Orange Beanabbers are going to move in and start attacking Heart. That is 1, 2, 3. Heart has 19 AC, so only one of them hits him. He takes 5, and then he makes a con save. And he is fine. The skeletons.
They are gonna start shooting at these yellow ones.
Okay.
First one. Is that alive still?
No.
Okay, next one.
I think I've weakened the yellow one.
9 does not hit.
And last one.
20 definitely hits.
14.
As you can imagine, it is no longer alive. Troog. Troog is going to 5, 10, 15 and assist Joachim. She's going to take an attack of opportunity. And make a Constitution saving throw. Like, that should be the thing that she's literally good at, however, it's not, and she falls asleep. The Beanabbers. What color are these? These are pink? These are gone. Adrian, this is your turn proper now.
Hey, Zydroin, you over there, buddy?
I mean, if you can wake me up somehow, it'd be nice.
Zydroin just knows Becky.
Loud snoring.
One fireball alarm coming up.
Yep. Do that shit. It'll probably knock me out of dragon form, but that's fine.
Okay.
No.
Center right here.
Here? Okay, so I never remember. 20 feet? 25
20
feet?
feet.
20 feet. So that is everybody from Heart on.
Yeah, basically all of
Okay,
these.
we'll start with Heart.
No, Heart's out of it.
Oh, Heart's out of it?
Yeah, position it so hearts out.
Okay,
Heart's
then we'll
outside,
do
just-
2 for the Bee Nabbers, first for orange, and then for that other color, purple. Orange fails, so is decimated. Purple does save. This one is decimated. Oh, but it's actually not quite decimated. They are like hanging on, like it's not even a thread. It's amazing that they're hanging on.
Wait, that's the important.
Yes. You don't get to roll to save, so you take the full 23, of course. So I drop.
That is fine. I'm still in my dragon form. I have 1 AP. I mean 1 HP.
All right, Bee Nabbers. Okay, so Green Nabbers. The one that is hurt. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Runs away, and he actually goes off the map. The 1, 2, 3 that are still awake and uninjured. We will roll 1 wisdom to see if Sanctuary works. It does not. And they will attempt to steal food from the Displacer Beast, which is going to be just a normal attack. So yes, they'll grab 2 food each and then run. 2, 4, 6. I will mark that down as I'm doing it so I do not forget. Sadie is going to come over and take a swipe. Missed terribly. Joachim will maintain concentration. Zydrone, it is your turn. It should be noted that you're prone, but you're getting up.
Why though? I will.
All right. We will roll 1 con save because there's only 1 color that close to you. They will fail and they will be annihilated. Oh no, I can't mark it as X because my sheets are above it. That is all the purple ones because they were all hit by the fireball as well, and all only had 1 HP.
And I'll drop my wild shape because 1 HP doesn't really do anything.
Yeah. Farron is going to again attack one of the Bee Nabbers. 1, 2, 3. Which thoroughly hoses 1. Let's see, blue Bee Nabbers are going to move over, or We're going to attempt a wisdom save first. They're going to make it. They are going to attempt to steal food from the Displacer Beast. Again with attacks, that's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 3, so they're going to steal 2, 4, 6 food and then run away. The one who did not steal any will not run away. Rick, it is your turn.
A couple of different. I think I'm just gonna try and take out these yellow ones.
Slap them in half with your axe. Punching them. Nice.
You ritualistically helped him.
It's my unarmed attack.
I remember from last time. It's wounded enough that it goes down.
Right, then I'll move forward 5 and swing out again.
Mm-hmm. Same. All right. Yellow bean abbers, they're all dead. Let's see. Purple bean
And then I'll
abbers
just take my
They're all
movement.
dead.
are all dead. If you do move there, you are taking a couple of attacks opportunity.
Is it?
Yeah, these red bean abbers right here.
Because I was thinking I was just gonna
Okay.
go that way.
All right.
But if I need to take attacks, I
You're
don't
fine
mind
then
taking
if you're
attacks.
moving around like that. I just. All right, heart. We'll kill the last one, or at least attempt to. 2 hits.
I still want those lanterns.
That is enough to take 1 out. There is still 1 under the elemental. I'll move him a little bit. Let's see. Red bean abbers. They are uninjured. They will attempt a wisdom save. And they will attempt to steal food. 1,
Sanctuary
2,
did
3,
not work.
4, 5, 6. 2 failed, but 2, 4, 6, 8 food is stolen.
It's okay. Surely each of these birds counts as food.
Tadpole. It should be noted that these birds are off the map.
How far off the map?
Probably about 20 feet away and probably about 50 feet up.
Okay, because I think my wand of magic missiles will still hit some of them.
Yes.
I'm just trying to find it here. Trying to find the or how many I can shoot. I think I can shoot 3.
I do not remember.
I'm looking it up right now here. Has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to spend 1 or more of the charges to cast the magic missile. Let's see. First level version of the spell. Okay. I'm going to... Let's see here. I'm going to do 6 shots with my wand of magic missiles.
Mm-hmm.
So at the ones that are flying away.
How are you going to designate them? Like all against
Closest.
one
From the
target?
closest. No, well, I'm gonna until one's dead, then I'll move to the next one.
All right.
So it's 1d4 plus 1. Let me get... Okay, so how many do we know how many hit points these guys have? So that was 4, then 3, so 7.
I'll let you know when it's dead.
Okay, plus 3 is 10.
Still alive.
Really? Plus 3 is 13.
Dead.
Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get 2 more off.
Mm-hmm.
4 and 2.
Not dead.
Okay, then the water elemental
Mm-hmm.
will go to, I guess, the ones over by the displacer beasts
Mm-hmm.
and try to take them out.
Okay.
And he is going to slam, and he gets 2 slams.
Mm-hmm.
I assume those are both hits.
Oh yeah. Dead.
Just eviscerates one.
And super dead.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, Sue is going to slash. I believe she gets 1, 2. And dead. All right. The scout will pull out her bow and attempt to fire one at the retreating ones as well. The ones to the north, that is. And we'll hit. And hit. And we'll bring one down. Dawn will make a con saving throw at the end of her turn. And will still be asleep. The Displacer Beast will make a con saving throw at the end of its turn. And pass. The other one will... Oh no, there aren't any others around him. You know what? He'll move forward and attack. I lost my Displacer Beast. Literally just had it. And we'll hit.
Poor heart. Just getting mangled by a Displacer Beast.
Alright, that is the last of the things. So, after it's sort of all over, you're sort of gathering yourselves, and while you made short work of the things, it did make off with a fair bit of food.
I'm gonna collect all the bodies and add it back to the food.
They will have to be prepared. That will be an action that you can do tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'll do that.
I'll get to it a little
We'll
bit
get-
more, but we can go ahead
get that.
and collect
I'll
them all
probably-
anyways off to the side.
I'll probably harvest as much poison as well, if that's possible.
We'll make some rolls for that in a second.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you survived the attack against the cute little birds. Not that I thought you were gonna die, honestly, but you know, stranger things have happened. So two things. Thing number one, unless you are quote-unquote special, you do not get the benefits of a long rest because you were interrupted in the middle of your sleep. Again, special meaning like needing less sleep or something. You know who you are if it applies to you. Although you would get any things from a short rest.
Can we not just continue a long rest?
You could continue the next day. As it would come to the next day when it's time to get up and everything, everyone else, as in the NPCs, would go to the garden to work. They would be basically leaving you and whomever else wishes to make the long rest there back at camp.
I'll do that, but I'll spend it preparing these birds as well.
Okay. Dawn is maintaining the spell. Alright, so the next day, let's go ahead and ask people what they wish to do. What would we wish to do? I will re-bring up. And that has accurate numbers on it now. It's sort of before that, though. I got skipped over a little bit myself. Farron and Trug in the Scout give each other a look and give you all a look. They're sort of open-jawed at that. Farron speaks up. Can we make an agreement not to feed the animals from this point forward?
I'm gonna look at the ones. I'm gonna look at the people that actually fed the animals. I kind of agree with that.
Who fed the animals?
They were asking food. Like, I just thought I was being.
While sometimes it works out, and I suppose this is more my fault for not warning you or stopping you, they work something like, you may have heard of piranhas, a large swarm attacking their prey to bring it down. Obviously they're mostly carnivorous, but more omnivorous, I suppose. But in the future, don't feed the swarms. And having said her piece, she looks satisfied enough. No one gave her any lip, so presumably you all agree not to feed the swarms. Or at least to her satisfaction you do.
I mean, I thought my two annoyed thunderwaves would have said enough.
Alright, so the next day proper. From what it sounds like, both Adrian and Zydron are going to stay at camp to get the effects of a long rest. Is anybody going to join them?
No, but I'd like to count as a short rest.
Yes.
There shouldn't be a problem, right?
Not a problem.
Okay, well, I'm one shy of full hit points now.
And what rolls do you want for the birds?
We will get to that.
As well.
What I want, so first of all, which are you prioritizing? Are you prioritizing getting meat from these things, or are you prioritizing getting the poison? It should be noted, these are very small. These are like, sort of canary size. So it's, the meat is slim pickings, as it were.
Just imagine, others who would have been here.
I'll focus on the poison until I could get like 2 or 3 lots of it, and then the rest I'll do for meat. Hopefully we can at least make back a couple of the stolen rations.
You're probably right. The hags probably would want to say and harvest as well.
She can help with that. She's probably more experienced. I wanted some for myself and to take it to... What's her name, if we can find her again?
Yes, it was Zul.
Yes,
So
Zul.
that'll be a nature check to harvest the poison.
Nature. Can I take it with advantage because Thingy's helping?
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty much what she has too. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and start with you then, and do that. Let's see. Between the two of you, you managed to get 3 bee nabber poison glands. And I assume you're keeping this as your personal stuff.
Yeah.
Or rather,
I'll
the
go-
party's, at least in general.
Yeah, I'll let her take one and I'll take the other 2.
Okay.
I'll-
Just go ahead and write the 3 onto the party loot, if you would.
Alright.
All right. Farron is going to spend the day gathering food, somewhat grumbling under her breath. She's not blaming you, except she's blaming you. And that'll be survival.
Alright.
All right, and that'll be 8 food. Heart will do the same. Survival. Uh, 23 is actually 10 food. Let's see, Scout. Because we cannot forget Scout. Only 4 food. Guts, what are you going to spend the day out collecting?
I'd like to spend the day looking for food and water.
All right, that'll be a survival check from you, if you please. All right, that is 6 things of food. Let's see, who are we at? Rick.
Can I try and tame wildlife with help with talking to the wildlife?
You can. You haven't really taken an opportunity yet to go looking for a lot of things, so you're not entirely sure what's out there. You do know there are bee nabbers out there, certainly, if you want to, spend your time doing that specifically. Or we can make a roll into sort of finding out things and all that, what's going on, what's out there right now.
Yeah, well, it's like, yeah. With either base sense or talk to animals is what I was thinking might be able to at least help find out what's out there.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
So you're not specifically going after the bee nabbers, though. You just want to sort of see what's out there.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to specifically go after bee nabbers. That it seems like it could be a really bad idea.
So there are a lot of things out here in the Tangle, most of which, as we have seen, or could... Whoa, my glass. Probably have guessed is sort of based on a plant-type derivative. it's pretty much a common and universal feature of the wildlife that we've seen out here. Everything is sort of plant-based or has some sort of plant root. There's a lot of dog-like things. There are, it should be noted, you don't come across any, but you have been told that there are also displacer beasts out here. I don't see my hands out right here. So we're gonna kind of skip over it until I can find the stuff. But you do find something that you figure, very quickly has sort of like a dog-like intelligence. Again, it's sort of small, dog-sized, but it's plant-based. It looks like it may burrow some. That's the main thing that you see a lot of. Again, it's not very hostile, or it doesn't seem to be at all. It tries to avoid you and the rest of your party. The other thing you see is... it's hard to notice it at first. It's sort of a large beetle-like creature. Probably about the size of... a good-sized bowling ball, like a 16-pounder or something like that. And at first you didn't notice it because, it's camouflaged very well. But it looks like it's this beetle, and it has this sort of large spike growing out of it. Those are the two sort of main things you can focus on. As you're out, you're sort of noticing that the beetle, at the very least, seems to be some sort of ambush predator, and seems to be fairly good at it. It does look like it feeds on anything anything bigger than it. We're talking these dogs that we've seen before. We're talking these bee nabbers that we've seen before. And what it does is it's a stealth predator. It sort of sits there, it waits, it hides, and then when it comes out, it attacks. Reasonable guess to assume it's some sort of poison that does it, or that it uses in its attack. So those are sort of the two things that you've really seen that you could really focus on training, but that would have to be another thing for tomorrow.
I was just going to say, can I sort of do that and just try and listen to see if it's trying to ambush me?
It's not specifically attempting to ambush you. It would attack you if you were to be sort of incautious around it. It's fearless in whatever it is it attacks. It doesn't matter if it's larger than it, even a lot larger. You're probably, 100 times bigger than this thing? But it would consider you prey. Now, whether this is because it's not a very bright thing, or because it's confident enough in its poison to take you down, you don't exactly want to find out firsthand.
Yeah. Yeah, if I can't really do anything else for the day, I'd come back and tell everyone what type of animals I found. To be careful for beetle-looking things, because they might be hiding.
Alright, so Adrian, you're going to get sort of like a half day to do things, so like if you make rolls, they're going to be half of what they normally are, because you spent a couple hours sleeping in. So what would you like to do?
I'll just go collecting for magic chips again.
Okay. I just closed my
Ooh.
thing. Wow, that's a
Yummy.
really good one. However, unfortunately, like I did mention, it is halved. That's still, we're going to go ahead and round up. And last but not least, Tadpole, what would you like to spend the day doing?
Question, can my water elemental help gather if I'm with it? It has a strength of 14.
We're gonna say yes.
Or help me gather water, since it is a water elemental.
Harvest it.
But it'll be working at like quarter efficient. Let's see.
Oh, that's fine.
It's a thing you gotta micromanage a lot.
Yeah, something's better than nothing.
Yeah. So are you going to specifically be harvesting water?
Let's see here. Water is survival. No, I was probably gonna do stone.
Okay, you can do the stone,
or
and you
wood.
can have the thing do the water as well.
Okay.
If you wanted to do
So-
something different.
I will do the stone for myself.
Mm-hmm. All right. And water for the elemental. Just do a straight wisdom check for it. All right, and 1 water. And, because again, we're working at low efficiency. You sort of taste the water, because, again, to this point so far, nobody has really bothered with the water, because, water is a thing that's very easily gotten by magical means. But this water is... Well, quite frankly, it's the best water you've ever tasted. It's sort of everything that your character would want in a beverage, short of something like alcoholic. And it's strange. If you share it around with everyone else, everyone has this sort of same sensation where it's simply the best thing you've ever tasted in liquid form, outside of something getting you drunk. And if you talk amongst yourselves over it, you sort of get differing views on what it is, different tastes exactly. It's not just this pure clear water, but it happens to be the pinnacle of drinks and is almost surely influenced by magic in some way, shape, or form. Not directly like a magical effect or something like that, but purified, refined, almost even flavored to be perfect for living creatures.
Cool. Well, I'm going to sell as many of my jugs and stuff like that with it.
Okay. That'll have to wait till tomorrow when you're not picking up rocks. All right. So all in all the day, we managed to get 28 food, 4 chips, or arcane chips, 4 stone, and 1 agua. So I will mark that down.
I just like the thought of a 2.5 foot tall female kobold in a dress picking up boulders.
That brings us to 106 water, 13 chips.
You say that, but for a kobold, what you would call a boulder, I would call a bevel.
12 stone. Well, you can see the list there. I don't necessarily need to go over it myself.
We still made a net gain on the food there.
We did make a net gain. It looks, Zydroan, as if you could spend the next day sort of going through the Beanabbers too for the thing, but it looks like they're starting to break down rather quickly. So if you don't do it either tonight, in lieu of, getting sleep, or tomorrow, there's not going to be anything left.
Yeah, no, I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay. Does anybody have anything that they wish to do before we go down to bed?
I was just going to ask the NPCs if there are any creatures that they want to find specifically for like training purposes or anything like it.
I can barely hear you.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to ask the NPCs if they have any creatures they want found specifically in terms of like training or anything, like other displacer beasts or anything like that?
The only thing they're super interested in is, what's already been established. So again, displacer beasts. They're pretty well established as their beasts of burden at this point. So that would be mostly what they're interested in.
I'll tell them that I can locate one if they want to send Scout to train it or something.
Well, while you're asking about this, I would also jump in and ask if displacer beasts can find other displacer beasts by smell or something.
So again, Farron is mostly the spokesperson for the group, the most experience. As far as we know, yes. I think we've mentioned before that these displacer beasts that we find out here in the wild are more intelligent than the ones you're used to. It's more sort of a partnership rather than a training that we have going on with them. But for whatever reason, the two groups tend not to associate with each other. As far as we know, if we come out with our displacer beasts, any other displacer beast around will sense that and will, do their damnedest to stay away. Now, if you can locate them, we could send Scout out. She could take a look and at least verify. We could possibly head a little deeper, see if we can find some and train them down. They are, pretty much worth the weight they can carry.
If she wants to spend the day after I've finished harvesting the birds, if she wants to spend the day working with me, I can use ritual commune with nature. So we can basically just keep essentially using a sonar ping to find them.
She would be willing to do that.
Yeah, that's what we'll do tomorrow.
Well, what I was gonna say is why I was asking, because I would then ask Farron if by any chance we might be able to take one of the displacer beasts out, and I could tell you if they sent any around.
She sort of drums her fingers against her sides. I don't think that would be the best idea.
It's alright. It's just an idea.
Yes,
I'm not new to this talk. I'm really new to this talking to animals things. Haven't worked out quite its intricacies.
I think it's a little too risky, just in case, the displacer beasts decide that it would be happier back out in the wild. So I appreciate the offer, but I think not.
It's a fair call. That's a fair call.
Anything else? Any other questions?
Yeah, I would like to gather up all my clothes and all the dirty clothes of our party members and go and wash them in this water and take a bath myself.
Okay.
I'm going to have my water elemental in the water with me to kind of watch for anything that might be coming around in the water.
Sure. Would you roll me a perception check for yourself and for the water elemental? So this water, it's just phenomenal. It has never gotten clothes so clean without the use of anything. You put it in and the dust almost magically sort of runs away from the items, from the clothes that you're putting in.
I have a little orgasm right there.
It's almost like
Cool.
it's soap, a super powerful soap. You put it in, and then everyone's seen those infomercials where half of it's dingy as soon as they bring it out, and the other half is pure sparkling white. That's what it feels like is happening to you when you're washing these clothes.
Yeah.
Drink it, it's bam, and the dirt is gone.
I am singing. I am giggling. I am.
Remember, children, do not eat the Tide Pods.
Yeah.
But past that, you spend sort of a pleasant couple of minutes, 30 minutes, hour or so, doing some busy work, washing clothes, washing yourself. Nothing untowards happens to you.
That's fine. And I'll use that water in my cooking as well.
It's great. It's almost like a little bit of seasoning in the water. Sometimes it's a little sweet, sometimes it's a little salty. It all depends on the person who is consuming its taste.
Just saying, I'm not drinking any of this water at any point.
I am
Just in
soaking
case
in
it comes up in the future.
It is
I-
highly addictive.
I am just chugging it as often as I can.
Fair enough.
I was thinking about not drinking the water, but I'd probably drink the water.
And everybody has nice,
Now that we're
sparkly,
actually mentioning it.
clean clothing now.
You drink the water and you feel as if you just brushed your teeth. It's amazing.
My fangs are white.
Glistening
Yeah,
in the
it's
sun.
definitely antifreeze.
Oh no.
Bleach, 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 bleach.
Trug is maintaining the spell tonight.
Gonna be Amanda Todd up in here.
Is there any more we wish to do before we...
Nope. My water elemental will stand watch all night long as well. Whoever is standing watch, because it does not have an expiration time, I don't think, and it doesn't need sleep. So
I do not recall. It would be with the item itself, I believe.
Well, I can definitely take watches because I'm all nice and rested.
Yes.
I'm
So
doing
I
very
presume we're
much
going to do, unless you want to do differently, the watches that we have established before.
yeah,
Okay. So Zydroan, Sue, and Farron, please all make a perception. I like how I asked you to make one, even though like two of them are, NPCs.
Yeah.
Farron.
I was thinking that, so I will make a
What?
perception roll.
What would happen if NPCs just rolled themselves?
That would be nice. It'd be weird, but it'd be
D&D
nice.
becomes self-aware.
I'm guessing they would be at the bottom of the hill. But just
You don't notice anything strange. Some of the birds you think have cleared out from before, from when the bee nabbers were starting to swarm, and they have not returned yet, so it's rather a quiet night, at least during your watch. As for the next watch, Adrian and Rick, perception
I'm
checks,
gonna make
please.
coffee.
Sure.
alright. Let's see what I can't see.
Wow, Rick, did you see that? Oh, wait.
No, I did not.
Oh, I didn't see it either. Shit. Hold on.
You
Hold
wouldn't do
on.
one for your owl? Okay.
Yes, owl.
Your owl saw everything, which was nothing. Again, it's sort of a quiet, just regular old night.
The owl just sees both of us keep tripping over sticks and stones.
All right. Tadpole, Sadie, Hart. So Hart, Sadie. And Tadpole. Again, it's another sort of just pleasant night. It doesn't appear as if there is anything untoward's happening. It's just regular old night. And so for the final one, let us get Guts, Scout, and I believe that's actually it. Am I forgetting somebody? No.
You're forgetting the skeleton walls.
Yeah, they don't perceive things. I'm gonna roll one for you, Guts. I see you're kind of having issues and are popping in and out a bunch. Again, not much to say about it. It's a pleasant night. Nothing untowards is happening yet again. Sun rises. Everyone feels pretty good about themselves, especially those who have been sort of binging on that water. It's got to be said. You just feel fantastic today. Joachim is maintaining the spell.
No, just a quick question. Is there something about the water, how if you drink it, you binge it? Or
No. I mean, that was specifically for Tadpole, who said she's, sort of using it on everything, really.
Okay.
Cool.
What just happened?
It said like everybody left Discord, then rejoined it once.
Guys, come on.
I did not do that.
Well, all right. The next day, what would we like to spend some time doing? Scout said she would help use Zydrone.
Yes.
Harvesting the rest of the things. Sue
I'll
and
do
Sadie
the
are
bird and the
both gonna...
animals.
What?
Yeah, I'll do the birds and then work with Scout to find displays.
Weren't we going to go back and finish that one thing that almost killed us?
We gotta wait to hear back
I
from
want
the
to
tree
do that,
people.
but we're waiting for the
The
tree.
Vietnamese.
All right.
We're waiting for the Vietnamese to get back to us.
Okay.
Viet Cong.
So let us...
Another nature.
Yes, please. At advantage because you are getting help. All right, that has managed to 4 of the... What did I tell you they were last time?
Being avid toxin glands. Or
Yes.
poison glands.
That's 4 of them, and that sort of wipes them out in between everything.
Yep. Well, I will take 2 of them personally and put 2 of them into the group.
Okay. That is A-okay with me. Let's see. Tadpole.
Yes.
Repeat of last time?
I'll do wood this time.
Okay, wood is a athletics check again.
And
29. Woo.
and water.
And water at 1/4. We'll still round up because I'm a nice guy.
You're a peach, you know that? A Georgia peach. Aren't you a Georgia?
No, Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. Yeah, that's all down south. We're all the
Virginia
same.
tobacco. Farron will food. Whoa. Heart will food. Guts, what is it that you would like to spend some time collecting? think she just died.
Oh, she was already dead. She's undead. Come on, Grim.
We'll get back with Guts when I see she pulls in again. Rick.
Rick.
Oh, got
I'm probably just gonna do the same.
Which was Stone, I believe.
Look for animals.
Ah, okay, I understand. That'll be another animal handling. And you need to decide what it is you're going to go after at this point.
The leaf dogs.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, in all fairness, I'm thinking there's something like a Leafeon.
The Pokemon?
Yeah.
Not nearly so cute as that. Guts wanted to do chips, but Guts, if you're here, which I see you're not, go ahead and roll an Arcana. If not, I will do one for you. So I'm afraid I will do one for you because I see you just, lost your connection again. All right. Adrian.
Hi.
Chips again?
That's one thing I'm good at.
All right.
Oh.
Ooh, you lose all the chips. No.
Still a 14. It's still better than Guts.
Wow, really? Wow.
Did I forget anybody?
Imagine
Guts
being-
rolled an 11.
Oh, what did you want for me to do with Scout? I mean, I've got Locate Creature, I've got Commune with Nature, I've got basically every spell that we would need to.
You tell me what you want to do.
I mean, I can basically, if I go out with her, I can probably pin it down exactly. If she prefers to do it alone, because she would be better with animal handling, then I can just basically act like a sonar for her.
Because the thing is, she's game for whatever, but I need to know sort of exactly how you're going about finding these things because of, reasons.
I'm just sharing these so you know what each of the spells does. But I've got that one. I've got that one. I've got that. I can basically pin anything down.
So you're sort of willing to blow your load, so to speak, finding out what you need?
Commune with Nature is a ritual, so I can just cast that. And it doesn't use slots. But Locate Creature, I can use slots for, same with Speak with Plants.
All right, so you get sort of thrown off track rather quickly with what you're doing. There are Displacer Beasts. They are not close. Again, it seems to be that they are keeping their distance. And I mean, they are keeping their distance to the point that they are outside of our happy little bubble. So it's real hard to get, information about them. Because,
If they're outside the bubble, then there's not much point. We can't really leave it anyway.
But what you are getting, and it's sort of weird, information is sort of coming in slowly. The forest feels wrong. Very, very, very wrong.
Which actually leads me on to the next thing that I was going to do at some point. With Commune with Nature, I wanted to check up on the undead thing and see if it's moved.
It has.
Yep. Thought so.
Oh yeah, let's wait for the trees to come back.
Yeah. Does it obviously feel, or not obviously, but does it feel like it's out of underground?
Oh, yeah. Not only is it out of the underground, but it is past the mile marker. It has moved on into the Tangle proper.
Let's move further away.
There is still undead underneath, in the underground, in the Cuthbert's Trial is what I call it. But these are very obviously not the big things. These are remnants.
I will.
My only
Tell
question. Hold off.
Yeah, how did it get out? We
Yeah,
will
how
deal
did it
with that
fit through the
after.
door?
Probably big enough. It could have just bashed the walls down.
It could have just vomited enough zombies to be small enough. But but yeah, at whatever point I would decide to do that, I would tell Scout that we're not gonna worry about the displaced beasts for now, and to go find the rest of the NPCs, and we will all meet back up so I can share this information.
Okay. This is going to be sort of an end of the day thing, unless
Yeah,
you're
that's
saying
fine.
this is, now.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It can be a.
Then I will write down.
It would have been throughout the day. I
Mhm.
imagine I would have gotten the feeling
Yeah.
that things weren't right, and then searched for the beastie.
And I will write
This is
down
where I
everything
wanted
that we
to
have
basically
gathered.
just go straight back.
You go out for 5 minutes. Guys, no. Yeah. And basically, as soon as people walk into camp, I will be telling them that the abomination is out somehow, and that it seems to have been moved or moving.
This is why I just wanted to rest and then go back.
Rick. The other thing that I wanted to do everybody else before I got to them, before I got back
yes.
to you. What basically happens is that you are, again, sort of going for a target number of successes in order to tame this thing. Right now, with the roll you've done, you've managed to achieve 1 success.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I just don't want to sort of leave that hanging.
Cool.
I'm going to refill my coffee. You can take 5 and refill your coffee, or you continue with the conversation of, hey, things are out here. Either way, I'll be back in a minute or so.
So yeah, what are we going to do about the behemoth?
Maybe we should just leave it until the tree people get back. I have no idea. So the thing is, we would have to take the clerics with us because it's moved away. Maybe the tree people aren't coming back now. Maybe it went in folk.
I reckon it's going to them.
Yeah.
I reckon they're going
So-
to turn up. I reckon they're going to turn up tonight and be like, you've released it. Come save us, or we're going to be angry and discords will be broken. Of
Yeah.
course.
Well, if they don't do that and show up tonight, I'm thinking we should try and
Go
talk
hunt
the
it.
clerics into it.
Yeah. And if the NPCs don't want a bar of it, we will intimidate them into thinking that the accord will be broken, most likely. Because I'm good with intimidation.
How good?
+9, I believe. Plus I could get advantage if I wanted.
Plus 9.
Oh no, +8 for intimidation.
And I'm back.
+9 on my other proficiency.
I've only got a +6 on intimidation. Man, you must be
Ha.
charismatic.
Ha! Imagine that.
You must be charismatic. Yeah.
You meant 18.
So I reckon, in all fairness, I reckon for intimidation, it should be like a little bit of mix of charisma and strength.
Yeah, I reckon
Sure.
strength should give a bonus for it.
Like I think some of the skills should take at least a little bonus just off a different one.
But then again,
whereas-
that would make things like rogues even more powerful because rogues have half their skill list fucking as proficiencies anyway. And then you add extra bonuses on that, and think about it like Adrian, his Arcana is plus 13. Even on a critical fail, he will pass some Arcana check.
yeah, my athletics is a plus 11.
That's mental.
All right, I'm back.
Oh yeah, but you've got a belt.
Is everybody else back?
Never left.
Does not sound like it.
Is
We
nobody
left?
else back?
I'm here.
Okay. So yes, Zydron, what is it that you tell everybody as we're gathering together in the evening?
The behemoth seems to have escaped from the underground somehow. It appears to have moved further into the tangle. I mean, if I was to hazard a guess, I would guess it was towards any form of civilization, which would probably be the tree folk that you guys seem to have an accord with.
Maybe if we're lucky, I'll kill the trolls.
Maybe. We didn't see
Guys.
this thing. What is it that... What's the suggestion here? As far as I'm concerned,
Imagine a giant pillow, but filled with zombies.
it doesn't sound too bad.
I mean,
It,
Let me put it this way: it can manhandle
hurt.
Rick.
yeah,
it's big enough to just pick me up and throw me. Like
I did that.
it did do that.
I will admit, that does
It's-
sound a little bit worse. So what are you
And-
suggesting doing here?
well, I guess it stands to speak on your accords. I mean, assuming there's no other civilizations or groups or gatherings out this far, it must have some kind of objective or somewhere in mind that it's heading, and that would be my best hazard of a guess. So it would be a question of, are they more allies, or is it more of a alliance born out of survival or something like that? Would you be upset if something happened to said tree folk?
While I wouldn't be happy about it, I wouldn't want to put the rest of our colony at risk by going out, being killed, and then not being able to deliver our supplies. I personally am not so altruistic as to necessarily put my life in danger for people who, while I've met, certainly don't know me and have only have heard of me as stories or fables, if you will.
Well,
Quick,
would
I
your
understand
accords
your
be
concern.
broken if anything would happen
Well,
to them?
No,
would anything
on
like that?
their part, it relies upon direct contact. If they don't ask anything up of it, we don't have to fulfill anything. It's not an alliance per se. It's an agreement based on ability.
But for the current standing, they've asked us to remain in the area to hold their cause, and if no one ever comes to, I guess, talk to us about that, then what would be the happening there? I mean, is it a, I guess, deep-seated traditional thing where you're expected to wait here no matter what because it's in the name of the Accord, or, you know, will circumstances allow you to dictate, right, there's no point sticking around if we think there's good cause that they're not coming back?
I'll admit I'm not sure. There's no precedence for it happening before. Generally, the tasks have all been minor, going out, destroying some minor beast or whatever, or creating some sort of magical item, things of this nature. Again, I'm just not entirely sure here. It is possible that there could be repercussions, but
How many clerics do they have again?
does whom have?
The NPCs that can sustain the barrier and everything.
But they're about iffy on telling you exact numbers, but, you know, upwards of 20.
Oh, no, I'm meaning in our group exactly.
3, excuse me.
3. And they need to take rests and alternate, right?
Yes.
Because it's using spell
They
slots.
basically alternate every 8 hours.
Yeah.
Or rather every 12, because I just do a day and a night.
Well, at the end of the day, we are here, I guess, just as hired help. So the ultimate decision on what to do comes down to you and whether it will hold your accords. You made it very apparent yesterday that you like your way of life, so I'm just thinking of how to preserve that for now, and breaking your accords may not do that.
I agree, but the problem is if this beast has gone outside the circle of time protection, it's been out for quite some time already. It's ostensibly been running amok for years or even longer.
Well, then if we were to hear something, I imagine we would have by now.
Yes. So either it's set up somewhere in between us and what's left of the sanctuary, or it's wiped out what's left of the sanctuary. I suppose it could have just bunkered down somewhere, but I'll admit I don't have much experience with the undead.
Well, how far off of our quota are we? How much more supplies are needed to be gathered?
We're a little over halfway there for food.
So we would need to remain for a few more days before we could go back.
Yes, depending. If everyone were to start working on collecting food, it would go much quicker. Is it worth going back to the site to see something about it? I don't... Again, I'm totally out of my depth.
I mean, we could do that, but as you said, that means less collecting and more time away from your sanctuary. But we can certainly do that in the morning if that is what is wanted or needed to confirm what may or may not be happening.
What do the rest of you think?
I personally think there will be a decent amount of trouble if this thing's not sorted out.
It certainly did a number on you.
Do you think you can sort it out with just the few of you?
I think if we're more prepared, we were not as prepared.
In
Now that we
ideal
have-
conditions, we might have a chance.
The trouble
Yeah,
is, I got locked in a room alone with it. So, I did. So,
Yeah,
was
I think
just
if we
me against it, but maybe with just a second person, I'd be able.
You know, doesn't this happen to us a lot? Every time we run into something, we do things and we cause issues.
It does seem to be a recurring theme with us, yes.
Are we the baddies?
It's almost like
are
you
we the
guys are the
baddies?
force of change in this world. And it's not always for the better.
Are we just entities of pure chaos?
I thought we'd discussed this before, and I thought the answer was yes.
Oh, we can go back to the site. If no one has any issues against that, and see what is happening there. There might be at least clues, or it'll let us know, because from what we saw of it, it would have had a trouble getting out, so there's got to be some kind of clue as to what's happened, or how it escaped. And then we finish up collecting, and then we can track it down.
That sounds good to me. If
Tracking it
needs
down.
must, we can take time and start collecting things through the night if it's a matter of we need to get back to the city and get more manpower. I know you have several companions you didn't bring with you. I think that's settled then. We'll stay and we'll collect food and we'll try to put a hurry on it, I suppose. You scout out the ruins or whatever for some sort of glimpse of what happened. But I think if you don't return by the night, it would be best for us to head on back without you. Try to organize a rescue party of some sort, and then come back for you.
I actually want to insight her.
Go ahead and insight that.
Yeah, whether she is planning on either doing that early, or whether they would even come back for us if that was to happen. Mainly if she's just saying we will wait till night, but really is just going to be like, right guys, let's go back home.
Hold on, I gotta find her. So again, you might be able to see this, so if you do, you do. She would wait the night, certainly, but if you're looking for a search party the next day or something, she'd leave you in a heartbeat.
That's what I thought.
I'm pretty sure.
I won't voice that to the party just yet, but later on, once I get a chance, I'll always teach to the party members that let's not come back.
I mean,
Well, it's not necessarily,
As a
again,
lord-
I sort of phrase that, sorry for stepping on you, I sort of phrase that as weird. It's not like she would leave you in a heartbeat. She just would not organize a search party to come for you. I just wanted to reiterate. Sorry,
I'd like
Rick.
to, before we all die from timey-wimey, I'd like to ascend to godhood, please. Thank you.
You'd like to what?
I'd like to ascend, please.
Oh.
Before we get stuck in a time loop.
To be fair, you guys wouldn't age faster than you're currently aging. You'd get to experience everything as normal.
I was worried a little bit about whether they would just leave early or not, but I think it's kind of obvious that by the time
actually-
they get back, we'd already be dead.
What would happen if we left the time zone but still travelled back to the sanctuary? Would it have just been like years, or would it have been like?
I mean,
Isn't it already like months to years though, to some extent?
Yeah.
presumably, yes.
See, this is why time is annoying to play with in games.
This is why we all should become undead. I rolled a 30, guys. Let's do it. Group suicide.
You
Yep, we
first.
start with the NPCs.
They are not interested.
Can we make undead hags? Is that an option?
Cool.
I wonder if you do become undead, would you be able to jump into the bone wall and pilot
You
it
already
from inside?
Me for that.
We already tried that.
Yeah, remember?
I mean,
his
but
skeleton
like,
got
if you were
ripped apart.
actually holding the amulet,
Remember when
Oh,
you
they
guys
would-
tried to shake hands with it?
And it ritualistically helped you.
It didn't go real well.
Yes.
Was it you, Guts? Or was it Rick? I can't remember anymore.
I think Guts
Yeah,
might
it was
have
me.
high-fived it and then got hurt,
If-
but then I got the
did.
amulet and told it to high-five me. So I actually got the high-five.
Either way, slight tangent. Back on track. I think that would be the best course of action. Again, you go out tomorrow, scout things out. From there, if you're not back by the morning, we'll leave, and then again, rendezvous back at the colony. Come back with a searching party, look for you, and do things from there. Any objections?
Nope.
No, I do not have any.
All right, then I think it's settled. Does anyone have anything else they would like to bring up?
What if we took all the time and pushed it somewhere else?
That's just crazy enough to work.
We get stuck in the
So the
fast time.
perception rolls.
Yes. We will start with Zydroan. We will start with Sue, and we will start with Farron. That's good enough.
Good enough.
Again,
That's-
things are quiet. They're almost too quiet. It is a very good supposition that things are quiet, because now you know that there happen to be undead sort of running amok through the jungle.
Hey, I do have a quick question. Did my water elemental, was it affected by the water?
It looks bright and shiny and sparkly.
But it's not. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And so I do have 4 jugs and some other things like that I'm going to be filling up with the water in my bag of holding.
Okay.
I'm going to take as much of this water as possible. Anything that can hold liquid in my bag of holding, I am filling with that water.
Sounds good.
And I'm drinking a bunch more.
Right. Again, it's just amazing. Oh man, I just totally lost my
You
train
got-
of thought there.
You guys got to try this, man.
Imagine needing water to exist. Mhm.
Right, fucking weak.
Adrian and Rick, perception checks next.
Well, do I have good eyes?
I'm gonna get you some
I do
glasses.
not have good eyes.
I'd like to fabricate some glasses, please.
I just want to really quickly use a luck because I can't see shit. I'd kind of
Oh,
like
I
to see
will.
things. I'm even worse at saying
Should have
things.
took advantage. You'd have
You are-
19.
I'd sort of prefer to just re-roll.
Let's see. Who is next? Tadpole.
Rick did 411.
Sadie and Hart.
Perception, right?
Yes. Really, from Hart, that's good enough. Again, it's nothing. Hart sort of almost swears that he can hear the sound of the undead, sort of far off. You're certainly not attacked by any undead, though, that's for sure. But again, he hears it just very faintly on the wind. And lastly, Guts and Scoot.
Why is everyone falling asleep?
Yeah, I'm not real sure what you're doing, Guts, but you are totally engrossed in doing it. So.
Blades of grass for her necklace.
Digging a hole. No, just watching like a blade of grass just like move in the wind. Huh.
Just measuring it every 3 seconds. Have you grown yet? Have you grown yet?
But luckily, Scout is on top of things enough to notice that you're not being attacked suddenly. Which is probably my favorite joke, and I think I make it once an episode, and I'm sure you're all sick of it by now. All right.
Oh, that reminds me, Grim. We should have.
That's a joke.
What's that, Adrian?
Should have raised all the bee members as an army of small undead birds, and then taken over the tangle.
I already ripped them apart.
Yeah.
I know. Imagine.
It would have been
Inflate the
interesting.
flesh.
All right. Joachim is maintaining the spell. For the NPCs, I'm going to roll to see what they gather. Or do we wish to bring some of the NPCs with us to explore the thing?
Nah, man. They can stay away. We'll be too tempted to make them disappear and make bad blood.
What about our NPCs?
I reckon we take our one. Especially
No,
Hart. I think Hart's the only one we've got. Oh no, we've got the hags too.
Yes.
I'm not sure if we should take out because we might get too tempted to
That's
make
fine.
him
There's
disappear.
no bad blood to get there except for Zydrone.
But you want his lanterns so we can solve that.
Yeah,
bad blood.
I want his lanterns, but he's still my friend.
All right.
But I do want his lanterns.
Everyone else is going for food, so let me roll their stuff and get it out of the way. Nice. Nice. I keep on losing Farron because I have her full name on her character sheet. I don't exactly know why, but it just throws me off. Nice.
Come on, guys. I thought you said you were going to step up the gathering.
I know, right? So are we bringing the hags with us?
That's Guts' decision.
I would like to.
All right.
I don't like going anywhere without my hags.
Then they will not roll.
Alright, guys. I have this. Oh no, where was it? I have the strongest magical item there is.
Legitimately is almost
Friendship.
though.
We got pressure in every single inch of stone with this. Step on it.
I've always thought, could you use that as like a bow staff or a spear
Probably.
or something?
Originally, I thought of a tadpole, but never got around to making anything with it.
All right. So we make it to the site
There's fences.
of Cuthbert's. What you can see, sort of plain as day, is that this hole that there was, that was sort of a very small, medium-sized elevator, has been broken. It looks like it's been forcibly pushed up, broken, moved to the side. If you look down into the hole, you see a lot of zombies, most of which have been crushed into a pulp. What you're thinking has happened is that it has created, spawned, or done whatever for zombies in order to make a mountain of them, and then has just physically climbed on top of the mountain of zombies in order to get out.
What a genius.
Right.
I forgot your skeletons. Hold on. You can bring your skeletons on there. You don't need me to do it.
Well,
I'll do it myself, right?
if it's out, let's go track this thing down, man.
Should we go? I reckon we don't track it down. I reckon we look through this to find any clues and then go back, because tracking it down might take longer. And like we said, it's, you know, gone from beyond the time protection, so it's essentially centuries away from us. Especially after an entire day and a night, at least.
I'd also like to see if we can figure out how to take down that force field.
2 days.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That also.
I kind of also need to shoot back into that room and pick up 2 spares of mine.
All right, so you look down in the hole. It's about 30 feet down, and you can see, you know, a handful of the undead sort of staring up at you. These are more the traditional undead. Or zombies, rather.
Well, let's start shooting them.
At this point, we don't really need to enter into, you know, initiative, because you can, frankly, take your time, and there's nothing they can do to get out, it looks like.
Yeah, well, assuming you're not going to curveball us, do you just want to kill what's down there to save the rolls?
Well, basically, it's a matter of what spell slots you're using type deal. If we are using spell slots.
Adrian, firebolt the shit out of them.
Fireball! Fireball!
No, firebolt your cantrip.
Pew, 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 pew. They dead yet?
Yeah.
They would not be. If you're just using Firebolt, it would take... Well, you know,
85 damage.
probably an average of what? 10 damage or so? No, a little bit more than 10 damage.
What is that? What does it roll? What
10.
is its damage?
2d10.
2d10 plus 5, it looks like. So we're thinking an average of 13 or so. You know, it probably takes 15 or 30 minutes to go ahead and mow through the undead that happen to be in the room right there. The second question is now, how would we wish to get down?
I'll jump down.
Yeah, is there still a pile of undead in the middle of the room?
Yes.
'cause
I suppose you could climb down it.
I was just going to jump onto
no.
the pile, because I would think the pile would be cushiony.
Squish.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please, Mr. Rick.
Jumped into a pile of rotting flesh, Rick. You know that, right?
Maybe I didn't think about that beforehand.
You have contracted zombie rot.
Shit.
I down the wall. I go up to Rick. I
That was extremely smart of me.
cast Lost or Restoration.
All right.
I'm gonna write Adrian's thing down.
Excuse me?
His dragon,
Okay.
because I want to transform using polymorph at the bottom.
I'll carry Bones down.
The dragon turns 360 degrees around its head and just watches the entire time.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna polymorph into a fire elemental.
Okay.
My next question, before we start getting into the nitty and gritty of this, have I showed you all 1 through 9 handouts? They probably
not numbered
are.
ones.
I think we did see a few of them, but I'm not sure if we saw all of them.
They may or may
Something
not.
specifically
be
called 1 through 9.
oh no, they aren't on the handouts.
Bile zombie, the Ashes zombie, the
Yeah.
Frenzy zombie, the Bile zombie, the Blood zombie,
Uh,
Plague zombie. I want to study these zombies. Can I learn how to make these zombies?
Oh, we haven't seen that one.
those are all the ones I believe you have not seen.
Yeah, we saw some of them, not all. I can't wait until I don't have to
We
use
didn't
polymorph
encounter
to
a
do
strong
this.
or maggot.
So doors are open. As we come down, please roll for initiative. Whoops. I broke it. Oh god.
Right.
Now, I roll
Force.
for using my initiative, not my.
So we've been in
polymorphs
the room
initiative,
now,
right?
right?
There were too many questions right there.
Do Rick first.
All right, so these little guys are
Fine.
taking individual turns. It's not a group thing. Ooh, why can't I select? Oh, because I don't have it selected.
No, I'll roll it off my initiative, actually. Wonder if this will work. Initiative. And then, can I delete that? No, because
Those
it
three get
removed-
messed up by the trap. Are they like acid melted?
Yes. Presumably.
Look over there and I'm like, yes, I'm not the only one stupid enough.
Yeah, the zombies managed to get in there too.
Do you want to please reset my initiative to 2?
I can in just a moment.
Because I was trying to see if I could roll my initiative as my token and then delete my token. But I can't, so I will just put myself in the walls. And I am the elemental. Currently.
Ooh, Clay Dokley.
Ooh.
Some of these I may be re-rolling, but it shouldn't really matter because it's just, re-roll. Think that's everything. No, it's definitely not. Oh, I know, right?
If only it were easier to kill us all.
To be fair, although there are a lot of things on here, this is not set up to kill you.
No. That thing comes later.
Yeah.
This is set up to think,
That's it.
oh, there are a lot of zombies here.
In all fairness, this is set up to be like how many just zombies would have got off the pile because they didn't want to get squished.
All right, so about 1 million zombies have rolled. Generally, they all roll terrible because, they're just zombies. So we are starting way up at the top with Guts.
Yes.
Just actually Look, I'm just going to delete that one. I missed one.
I do have a question. Which rooms can I move to?
All of the doors are open.
All the
You can
doors.
put your tokens somewhere in the middle. Oh, I didn't roll
Yeah.
for the NPCs.
We're
Oh,
actually in the room. We're not outside still.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I see. Alright. And I will... I don't want to move into a room without anyone else.
Don't touch or move through me.
And probably don't go this way either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will get close to the doorway, ready my crossbow, and hold my action. If anyone comes through that door, I'm gonna shoot them.
The doorway is open, by the way.
But if they come through,
Okay,
because I don't want to go through, I don't want to go in there alone.
fair enough.
You have a
I
crossbow,
will follow
shoot in.
you. I will.
If you have
I
a
will
crossbow,
follow you
shoot
if you
in.
do actually want to go in. I'm like
Okay.
right after you.
Alright, yeah. Alright, so I'll go in here, and then the first guy, the one who looks really thin,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna get a taste of my crossbow.
Okay. That's a hit.
Not that great, but I'll take it.
Rick, it is your turn.
Yeah, send
Yeah.
your water elemental in there with me, Tadpole.
Ooh, I'll be right back. I'm just
Over here?
I'm sorry.
Just don't
30
touch.
Yeah, just don't touch each other.
Whatever you do, don't get too close. You'll cancel each other.
Don't cross the beams.
Now I convinced Guts to go in that room. I want to run this way.
I was just thinking, why did the bard with the crossbow go closer to the enemies?
That's what I was
Because
saying
if you didn't want-
earlier.
Yeah, you
Guts said she
could have
didn't
just
want to
shot
go in
them through the
alone,
door.
so I reassured
know
her
what?
that if she actually did want to go in, I would be there to back her up.
You know what?
She's
Yeah, but
You're right.
The point
I'm
is
being
that
stupid.
she shouldn't have needed to go in. She could have shot
I'm
through the
back.
door. You ran past her, and then if any ran out before my turn, I've got them at the doorway.
Now that's what a
I
smart
am-
person would do.
Nice knowing you, Guts.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
that's really what that
Uh,
situation looks like. Is Rick's got to get in there now?
I legitimately can though. I've got
Oh yeah,
40 feet of movement, and so I'm gonna go stand right in front of her and be like, yeah, "You want her? You get to me."
You are taking an attack
Right.
of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
I'll take the. Yeah, I'll attack this one
Okay.
because this one looks a little bit more pressure. I'll attack recklessly.
Don't forget, some of them explode.
16 hits.
Re-
All right, hold on.
I'm attacking. I'm attacking recklessly.
Okay.
So that's. Yeah. I get advantage. They just get advantage on me.
All right. You managed to bring it down.
Is that with both attacks, or
Yes.
can I divert the second?
That is
Okay,
with
sweet.
both attacks.
Yeah,
Tadpole,
we good.
Your turn.
Okay. I am going to have the water elemental go in here. And I am going to have him.
Are you doing nothing? Because it moves at the end of your turn.
Oh, at the end of my
like
turn?
You make your movement, then it makes its movement.
Okay,
Also-
well then let's do that.
If you can, you should put it to the side so I can get through the doorway without touching you.
Yeah.
Although I
I'm
only need a small space.
going to go there
Mm-hmm.
and do 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And then kick. And I'm doing this from the ceiling, by the way.
So your first attack would drop it down. Let me roll to see if it drops. It does not actually drop that first one.
Okay.
Let me see if it drops on the second one.
Well, let me do my sneak attack on the first one as well.
Oh, right. For sneak attack. That'll make it drop as long as you do like a point of damage. So what it does is it explodes. It is a DC 13 dexterity saving throw to save. And I know it says acid, but it's actually necrotic.
I accidentally closed my character sheet. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. All right.
And that was my first attack, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Then
'Cause
I
it's
will
sneak
go
attack.
here and do my second attack, because I
Okay.
did 3 attacks,
Mhm.
and see if that takes it down. The second, and then my kick or my punch.
Let's see. That was the 18. That does hit. It does not bring it down.
And the kick.
And the kick, it does hit. We are going to roll Constitution.
Constitution.
Whoops. That's not the actual save.
You mean dexterity? You mean?
No, I am rolling Constitution.
Oh, okay.
And it drops down as well.
Okay,
All right.
and then I'm going to run back in here on the ceiling. I'm pretty sure I've got enough movement for all that.
Mhm.
Oh, your water elemental will be able to take those other 3. I'll go help Guts and Rick. Whenever it gets down to it.
So, water meltment into here. Is that what you're saying? And he is going to attack this one here.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's it.
okay, and then he's going to do his whelm. Actually, let's see if it attacks it. If it kills it first, though, I guess.
Does not
There's the
kill it.
damage. Okay, so then he's going to whelm. It's going to make a strength save.
Yes. It does so.
Okay. It takes this. Okay. So
It's
he's
not
grappled.
particularly affected by the whelm anyway, since it doesn't breathe.
Well, it does bludgeoning damage, not drowning damage.
All right, so next. Oh, just 20. Next. This zombie will come around and will attack you, Rick.
Will attack who?
Rick, but will miss. Next, we have the frenzied zombie, who will attack once twice. 22.
God, it hurts.
All right. Now I gotta find where this one is. All right, this one will come up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. And that will be its turn. Let's see.
There's some big ass skeletons.
5, 10, 15, 20. Sadie's turn. Sadie will 5, 10. Now she'll 5, 10. And then she will blast the one zombie with a sickening ray, or rather a ray of sickness, which will miss. And that will be her turn. 5,
Fire
10,
magic
15,
mess the days up.
20. That's its turn. This one is dead. The skeletons. Ooh, the big skeletons.
It's my turn. Illinois. The big boys. No, the size, they're shrinking.
It's like magic.
I don't know, this guy's on the door?
Yes.
My skeleton shape. There it is. 1, 2. Those miss, and then he gets shaked. That misses.
Actually, hold on, because yes, those two miss.
It's actually 2.
Some of them have a very low AC, but not quite that low. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I was like, did I roll for the dragon? I did, it has 0. Shit. Zydroid, how do you have 0?
Because I have a -1 to initiative.
Dear God.
Yeah,
5,
I'm
10,
not
15,
very
20,
I'm not very
30,
dexterity.
35, 40.
Daddy,
Hi,
can I play
Riley.
a game for a game?
Yes,
I was worried that you were in your game,
I am.
so I whispered.
Thank you for being considerate.
I took pictures of the cats.
Took pictures of the cats?
Yes, except that and Smokey.
Yeah.
And yeah, I couldn't get pictures of 2 cats.
Rick, this one is going towards you. You are considered flanked at this point because you're engaged a bunch.
Well, then it hurts.
Are you good in there, Rick?
I've only been hit twice.
I sure hope he's good.
Pretty good for now.
Maybe this is a more lethal fight than I had planned if he's not. Alright. The plague zombie. 5, 10. Whoops. We're gonna just move this bad boy out of the way. Because of the way things are stacked, of course. And we are going to slam. 18's a miss, I believe, yeah?
Yes, 18 is a miss.
Alright, Sue. 5, 10, and she's going to ray a sickness with the frenzied zombie. Nice. Nice. Nice.
Just hit Sadie in the back of the head.
Alright, one of the grave zombies is attacking the water elemental. Likely a hit. But not a big one. Another one of the zombies is going to attack the water elemental. 11 doesn't hit, correct?
If it has the same AC as mine, no, it doesn't.
I believe it does.
13.
All right, yes. And then another grave zombie is going to attack it. Which will hit. For 2. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Heart. Oh boy. 5, 10. He will attack straight ahead of him.
Spear would be dope.
1, 2.
2 good lines at the moment.
11 misses. It should be noted that at this point you do know that Heart's damage does do necrotic damage, and that it does in fact hurt the zombies this time around.
I thought it was just the big thing that didn't
No,
get hurt
the
by
other little
necrotic.
zombies were not hurt by it either.
Oh, so it's an aura.
That'll be its turn.
Keeping in mind, I act as a light source for Heart, so he can't see.
Yes. Adrian, it is your turn.
My time has come after a decade.
Yeah, for big fights.
I'll stand here.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna these motherfuckers. I'm gonna flip them off. Then, and only then, shall I use line magic.
In all fairness, they're like set straight up blind magic.
Yep.
Right?
So we're gonna start at the top and work our way down.
Points are a thing, you know.
Let's see. Frenzied zombie. Fail. The grave zombie. Fail. Super fail.
A negative one.
The blood zombie. A fail. Another frenzied zombie. A fail. And then a lasher zombie.
Oh god.
You know what they say. Zap.
A fail. Okay, so 26 drops it. Well, it might drop it. That one does not drop that one. It exactly drops this one. Possibly. It would drop this one. And it would drop this one. So now we get to roll Constitution saving throws. 1 and 2 for the frenzied zombies. Actually, against 26, there's no way it can make that save. So I won't even worry.
Guys, did I win?
This one is dead.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. This one will come 5, 10, 15. Do you attack it opportunistically?
I would love to.
Okay.
I would genuinely actually love to. But recklessly.
Yes. 12 hits it. It explodes. Let's see if it dies.
The 12 hits it? Damn, I didn't need to attack recklessly.
It does, and it explodes. DC 13 dexterity check from Guts and from Rick.
Random fun fact. My friend just sent me that. So people have the review copies for Cyberpunk. They have the physical ones. So they have the physical copy. The patch they're downloading for the physical copy is 56 gigabytes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's a lot of stuff since September. Ooh.
It's pretty big.
It's bigger than Fallout 76's day one patch of 40 something.
The Wormling.
Wormling's going to move into the fucking doorway. Block shed, holy shit. Ah.
In the name of the law.
I'm gonna.
Is it gonna
Use
hold
my-
on? Is it gonna breath weapon too, or
Yeah, sure. Well, I forgot I can do that. It's in a
Line magic, line magic.
all right? So first the grave zombie with the dexterity save. Oh, it actually makes it. And then the maggot-ridden zombie with the dexterity save, which makes it too.
They both critically make the save.
They still take whatever 23 is. 11 and a half, 12.
12. So that one needs a saving throw. That one does not. It does not. Now's
I
our
reckon
job.
that's actually pretty cool skill. That one.
So, because I realized that this can actually fit through inch, spaces as narrow as 1 inch,
Mm-hmm.
so it doesn't really matter about touching anything. I'm going to use my action to use the disengage, so I can't get opportunity attacks. And then I'm going to move to there, 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 and finish there.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna
So that's
slightly
4
knock
attacks,
you up.
doing 1d10 each, and then setting everything on fire. 1,
So
2, 3, 4.
okay.
As per Fireform. Like, I'm not actually attacking, I'm literally just
Yes.
walking through them, but I am fire incarnate. And then they're also set on fire, so start of their turns they take another 1d10 damage. Until they spend an action to douse it, which I wouldn't imagine zombies would do.
Whoops.
And I just sit in the doorway. Can I see how many are coming through this door still?
Yes, you could see into this room now.
Ah, nothing.
Guts, it's your turn.
Wonderful. I will go for Mr. Strong guy right here.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
And I would like to, as my bonus action, use my Psychic Blade. If I can paste it in the chat.
Okay, so 3d6.
Boom! Lock and loaded. I'm gonna aim for his kneecaps.
Rick, it is your turn.
Well, since I'm already flanked, basically all of my attacks are going to be recklessly, because it doesn't matter if I have advantage now.
Okay.
I get advantage on me. Yeah, so I'll start off by taking an attack at the strong one.
Okay.
And see if I can drop it on one. Is that enough to kill it?
Sure is.
And then my next priority would actually be the blood guy.
Okay.
So this attack will be against him. Very nice.
It does certainly hit him. You take 1d8 necrotic. It gains temporary up to that.
What is the number? I didn't see a roll.
7. I'm sorry, it was hidden. I'm still hiding from earlier.
This is cool, guys. So if you half that, is that 3 or 4?
You round down for damage to you.
Sweet. Sweet.
Okay. Tadpole, your turn.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
I am just going to, from the ceiling here, shoot at this guy here.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm going to shoot magic missiles until that one's down. Oh. How many did it? I don't understand what that means. Wand of magic missiles, why did it do that?
That shot 3 missiles, it looks like.
Okay. Did that take it down?
It did not.
Okay, I'm going to shoot another one then. I'm just going to shoot it until it's down, or I'll do 6, whichever comes first. So that's another 4 points.
Still up.
And 3 more points.
Still up.
Last shot. 2 more points.
Still up.
You dog. All right. All right. The water elemental is going to go here first. This guy here.
Yeah.
Is that a hit?
16. It's a hit.
And second attack.
That also is going to douse the flame that was on it.
Oh, that one's on fire?
It was.
Yeah.
Are they all on fire?
No, the one to the right is not on fire.
Yeah.
Right,
But you can
Okay,
attack
well.
both of those two. I've got the other
Yeah,
one.
that's fine. Okay, and the second attack?
Against the same one? Or the
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Is it down?
It is not down.
Ah,
The bile
That's all I'm doing.
bloated zombie that is under Zydro.
and I'll move
I'm
myself
sorry.
back here.
Okay.
That's fine. And I move my water mountain over just a
Is
little bit.
going to take, what is it, a 1d6 at the start from the fire?
1d10.
1d10. Go ahead and hit that if you would.
Yep.
It is going to see if it explodes or not. It is going to explode. So that is only you, I believe. Yes. Zydrone.
Make the deck save. Is that for half damage or?
That is to totally negate the damage.
Ah, cool. So I don't even need to make a con save.
This frenzied zombie is going to attack Rick. 1, a 2. It is at like super advantage. For 17. Rounded down, of course.
Is that before resistances?
That is before resistances, yes. This plague zombie is going to attack you, Zydrone.
Mm-hmm. It takes 1d10 and ignites itself. No, it just takes 1d10. It doesn't ignite off of that, but that's a miss as well. But it's so it's a miss. So it doesn't take that damage.
So it doesn't take it? Okay.
No.
Sadie at this point will come in. Well, she'll move right here and will simply attack the frenzied zombie by hand. 1, 2.
Oh wait, no. Wouldn't it have advantage?
What's that? Oh,
There's
yes,
a
it would have had
Big
advantage.
zombie, yes. So yes, it does take the 2 damage.
Okay.
And
We will
can
resolve
make-
that in just a second. Let me finish with this one that I moved on to see
Yes.
whether it drops or not. It does not drop. Wait. Yes, it does not drop. Okay, but yes, back to the plague zombie. Whoops, it already hit you. Sorry, I should have just hit the button. 3 damage. And DC's 13 saving throw. Is that what you already hit? No, that was my constitution.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Oh, you have the zombie rot.
Exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified. Yeah, no, it can be diseased apparently.
Interesting.
Is it a poison?
It's not. It's a disease.
Yeah. I know.
So again, the main things are that at the moment you have vulnerability to slashing and bludgeoning damage as your fire flesh sort of rots? Question mark.
Oh, yeah, because I already have damage resistance to non-magical attacks.
Well, what it would do is it sort of negates, so you're
Negates the
even.
resistance. Yeah, that's fine. So I still take the half damage from the 3 bludgeoning,
Yes.
and then I will make my concentration save,
Yes.
which is at DC 10. And of course it would
Oh.
fail. Why would it fail? Why would it not fucking fail? Why would I not get good rolls when it counts?
Rolls, huh?
But am I still zombie rotting technically?
Yes.
Do diseases transfer through forms?
I would like to think so.
Can elementals get diseased though?
Yeah, no, they can. They can apparently. Somehow they can get a zombie rot disease that attacks flesh when it's
Make a
made out of
zombie
fire.
water elemental and spread the plague around.
It is these zombies' turn. Excuse me, the skeleton's turn.
They can really say they'll just punch anyone that comes closer, I guess, preparing an attack.
Sure. Alright. This one is dead. The maggot-ridden zombie is going to spew maggots upon you, Zydrone.
Uh-huh.
DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Of course, it'd be the one that I'm not good with as well. I still make it.
You managed to make it, however. And that is its turn in its entirety. The blood zombie is going to attack Rick. Is going to miss. Plague zombie is going to attack Rick. For 5, and then you need to make a DC 13 con saving throw.
Yeah, I'll just be 2 seconds.
I'll get you. I gotcha. You make it. Sue will come on in and attempt to finish off what her sister started.
Yeah.
And really, you should have advantage against that one as well. And drops. This zombie takes 1d10. I will go ahead and hit that. Because it is on fire. It takes 8. Let's see if it stays up. It does not. This zombie has been extinguished. It will attack the elemental. It will miss. This zombie will attack the elemental. For 2. That one's dead. Heart will attack the one that is closest to him. He has no choice. He misses. Oh. Con saving throw. Woof, and he takes 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 15. This one is running up if you want to get your attack of opportunity on that with your skeletons. Adrian?
And what?
Attack of opportunity with your skeletons.
Yeah. I can't. It was a shade. I wish you could change the colors of the minimized to a little. Miss?
No. A hit and a miss. Let's see if it drops it. Oops, I actually rolled twice. It does not drop it.
It was my turn next, and the other one's dead.
Yes. It is yours.
That probably won't drop it either then.
Maybe. It does not drop it. Alright, this one is going to attack Heart. It's going to miss. This one is going to move 5 and is going to attempt to spew maggots over your skeletal dragon. So DC 13 saving throw from him.
There is.
What?
DC 13 dexterity saving throw from your dragon.
Oh. Oh wait, it has a thing for this.
It makes it. And it is its turn.
Yay! Guess what that means?
Mm-hmm. All right,
Nice.
so like at this point, we won't do the saving throws. Go ahead and roll for damage, because I do not think he's going to be able to make those dexterity saving throws.
-2, he's fine.
Well,
See, he's fine. That was con dex, but okay.
that was to
Always.
see if he dropped. Zydrowan.
Yes, my turn. I will. I'm so tempted. But I won't.
I'll be right back in a second as well.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, I'm back.
I will use that, and then move forward and attack the maggot zombie.
Okay.
Actually, no, I will use Thunderwave,
Okay.
because that other one's a bonus action, and I'll save it for using my reaction if it moves away. Which I'd hope it doesn't.
Ooh. So the maggot zombie first. It is con saving throw, I believe. Negative. And then the plague zombo next. It is a negative. Takes 9. And is pushed away. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Any movement?
I will, move to here so I can give Hart flanking advantage.
Okay. Guts. Back at the top, it is your turn.
Move
And I shall be back.
Mm-hmm.
here.
It's a
And
long
then
time to
little green guy is going to get a taste of my crossbow.
Okay. That's a hit.
There we go. And how is Rick looking? Rick, how are you looking?
I'm not even bloodied yet.
Alright. Let's see.
I'm a little
I'll
bit sore,
cast
but
Healing
not
Word.
horrible.
That's my bonus action.
Okay.
And I might as well get ahead of it.
All right, for 6.
Oops.
Rick, it's your turn.
Still gonna be attacking recklessly,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll go for the blood zombie first.
Okay. Of course, that's a hit. It does hit the thing, and you take... which you should be able to see now. Yes. 8. So it goes up 8. Goes down 25. It makes a Constitution saving throw. And melts into nothingness.
So plagues.
Ooh, I had 3 numbers there. Either way, goes down.
Could it by any chance make a DC 44 save?
No.
Because it is the damage taken +5, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, so why did I even bother? Criticals for, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, makes sense.
Tadpole, your turn. It looks like there are about 3 left.
Okay. The only ones that left are in this room where the water elementals at.
Yes.
I will walk over here.
Looks like there's 4 left.
And I will shoot my bow at that one.
Okay. Definitely a hit. The first one might be enough to kill it. Let's see. It is.
Okay, the second shot then will go to this one here.
Okay.
Or no, it'll go to this one over here.
All right. And the water elemental.
All right, and it's going to attack this one first.
Hit.
I'm trying to get it to do its damage. It's not. There we are.
Not enough to drop it.
Okay, second attack.
Hit. Let's see if you drop it. You do.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. This one is dead. This one comes 5, 10, 15 and attacks Zydroan.
This is okay. Probably. 19 hits. not even gonna bother making the save because I've already got it.
Yeah. So you're no longer resistant, so you take 12.
Take what?
You take 12 because you're vulnerable to it.
Wouldn't that take into effect afterwards?
You were already affected by it.
Yeah, but wouldn't the extra one take into effect after this attack? So I take the 6, and then from now I take 12?
You were already
Or does it
affected by zombie
apply?
rot.
True.
Yeah, so am I being double affected by it then?
No, you can only be affected by it once, which is going to take your no resistances to vulnerability.
Yeah, so it's only 6 damage, isn't it?
No, because you're vulnerable to it going into the attack. Then it hits you, which does the 6, which doubles up to 12.
because I'm not in my form.
Right, yeah.
Oh, so the effect still takes place before the damage, though.
Well, no, it would
That's what
take effect after, but you were already affected by it.
I'll just take the 12.
Okay. Sadie... skeletons?
The skeletons proceed to start playing spooky skeletons on the ribcage.
Mm-hmm.
That is an action.
That one is dead. That one is dead. That
Or song playing from the other room.
one's dead. One's dead. This one's gonna get an attack off. It's gonna miss. This one's dead. Heart's gonna try to hit the one again. That's not Heart. He's going to take the full damage, unfortunately, because he's missed. This one's dead. Adrian, it's your turn.
Let's see, what can I do? I'm into like the wall over here and just like squeeze it in the top.
Sure, you can squeeze an attack through.
Yay.
Since there's, 3
I'll
left.
save you, Zydroin. Fireball. No, I'm not gonna do Fireball. Firebolt, though.
Against which one?
This one.
Okay.
Did a 31 hit?
It definitely hit. Let's see if it drops it. It drops it.
I hope 21 would drop it.
That is its turn. This one is dead. The Wormling.
Hold on. Nope.
Alright.
Just gonna eat the body in front of it. I don't know.
Okay. I know there are some time concerns. There are 2 left. We're going to just sort of hand wave, and they sort of crumble away so we can get the last little bit of this stuff down before people have to go.
I was going to say, it's just going to be a factor of gangbang.
The one last plague zombie looked very sad when all the adventurers just beat it into a pulp.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take a short rest and 5-10 minutes to change one of my spells that I have prepared
Mm-hmm.
No, hold on.
to Greater Restoration.
Hold on.
Oh wait, will Lesser Restoration do it?
Hold on.
Just wait.
Hold on.
Just wait.
Hold on. Stop doing that. Lesser restoration.
No, it's not for healing. It's
Lesser Resto.
it needs to be It needs to be greater restoration because it's a
You can
disease.
touch a creature and add either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be.
Can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Oh,
That's the
condition.
condition.
Or
That's
disease,
also
yeah.
just one disease.
Yep, that works too then, so I can keep that other spell.
Alright, so, where do we go? We're obviously not in combat anymore, so you're free to sort of explore around again.
Quick question. Is this gate open?
It is not open.
Okay. I don't want to open it just yet, but because I need to go back in that room to get my spares, but yeah, obviously time concerns. I'm not going to open that gate just yet, just in case there's more battle on the other
I'll
side.
be frank with you, that's not necessarily a concern.
Well then, yeah, collect my spares.
Assuming there's no other enemies, can we just reveal the map?
Yeah,
Oh, the
I
big
mean, the only
chamber.
part of the map is not revealed as this.
And if I did not collect it earlier, I will collect it now. Go back and get that acid bowl.
The what?
Yes.
The bowl of acid. The trap bowl.
Oh, yes. Like I said when it happened, it was on you.
Yeah. I just realized
Now I have my 3 spares back.
So the last time you were in this large room, there was this pool of this strange, impossibly bright green liquid. The pool is now drained and is completely empty.
Was there
Anything in it?
anything at the bottom?
There was not. There is a corpse, again, sort of down here, withered, desiccated, but still in remarkably good condition for what it is. All right.
Oh, loot,
Can I-
loot the corpse?
Yeah, can I further desiccate the corpse by taking its stuff?
That would be desecrate. But yes, you can. There are 2 things on the corpse. Let me...
Because I'd probably, I'd already be over here, because that's where I threw my spares.
The corpse has 2 things of interest on it. It has a mask, which, will probably tell you something.
Whoa.
I think we found Cuthbert.
Is it any specific mask?
Oh, it is a very specific mask. You don't know anything
let's
about it
Let's
yet.
hit the other item and then we'll decide which one who wants what.
Yeah.
Ah, I kind of really want that.
The
I don't.
second one
I
is,
don't have a magic belt.
there's a belt.
I don't.
Basically, there is a large gem in the center of it that looks like it will set as some sort of button or something like that.
Oh.
There
You
is
can have the
also
mask, but
a letter. Oh, I should probably leave that up. I'll be back in like 5 seconds. If that. Maybe 10.
Bastard.
20 at the outside.
So yeah, Rick, you can have the mask. Go, put the mask on.
Yes.
Because you already have a belt, and I don't think you're going to give up your 25 strength, are you?
Nope. Unless it's for 29.
I'm just wondering if it's a cursed belt of teleportation by that letter.
I wonder if you could teleport onto that over at the other end of the map where that machine is, where the things are underneath it, the crown and whatever.
That is a very good
And
point.
I'm back.
Pelts?
Uh,
Dead people?
guys. Guys, we totally let it out.
All good.
The eyes will be trapping you down there. As long as they are up, neither you nor it will escape, and we broke all of the eyes.
That is fine.
It's all our fault again. Can I see that belt?
Can you see that what?
Belt that was shown.
Yes, I saw the belt.
Where's my chair to show? I'd like
And that
to
mask
touch.
actually looks really great.
I'd like to touch.
So
Do we know what they do
before I
yet?
go,
No.
yeah, before I go
Good.
equipping it, can you arcana this or identify it?
What do stuff do?
So, the mask you get immediately. The belt, I need you to make an Arcana check on.
Oh, kind of Gus
I
keeps saying
actually-
to me.
I was actually wanting to put the mask on before anything happened, but I guess I'm too late.
Guts, give me that inspiration.
Alright, where are you?
I'm over here with the weirdos.
Ooh.
The dragon
With
people.
the weirdos.
Yeah.
I know, right? Imagine being lizard people desecrating human corpses.
Right.
The necromancer
Wow.
didn't know anything about that.
Could never imagine that.
Yeah, sing me a Magic School Bus song for magic.
Oh, I forgot how the magic school
We're
does.
going on a trip in our favorite
the
rocket ship.
right there, let's go.
All
Oh
right,
my god, that's so old.
a 1d8 and then your Arcana check, please.
Yes.
1d8 from Guts. If you're giving inspiration.
Yes.
Like, why would you not, though, as a bard? It doesn't require any
28.
class resources.
All right.
Mm.
So again, all the stuff should have popped up for the mask already.
Where?
Only the mask itself, it didn't have any information.
Yeah.
about
It's
it.
underneath.
Let me
Ah,
re-show.
yeah, I see it.
It may not have shown at first. And then the belt should show first. Alright, so the mask does a good bit of stuff. It'll take a little bit of time to read the stuff on the mask.
It switches the locations of wearers. Let's do that, guys. Quick, we'll have a
Yes.
skeleton put it on. We'll summon the other guy here, then we'll curb stomp him.
Yes.
But then we just
The mask
because
from
we'll have the
JoJo.
other belt.
Then you just wait a month and teleport back to where he was.
It's not a month, it's a day.
No, read the bottom.
Well, we're in a timey-wimey
Perfect.
place. Just stick the skeleton outside somewhere.
It should recharge every day, but what it actually does is recharge every month.
Okay.
Ooh, that mask is cool.
It's all yours.
Okay, now
Yeah,
we
how
fight
are you
each
thinking
other for
about?
who gets the mask.
Well,
Oh, yeah, that mask.
I'm happy to fight.
would we like to check out the other things?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So we go and check them out. The force field is gone. Spoiler, when this lever was pulled over here, it released the lock on the items over here.
This one or this one?
When we pulled
Uh,
this one right here.
This force field over here will be done now, I imagine. is what you're
Yes.
saying.
And so there are also these items as well.
The ones over here?
Yes. Which I actually already showed to you.
Oh, yeah, but there's no description.
Give me a second while I copy from my...
How long does
sheet.
identify work? Is it just a
A
single
touch.
thing?
Yeah. I mean, recast that's ritual.
Ah, yeah. Well, so we could eventually figure out what everything was.
Oh my god, that suit though.
In a time where suits are not supposed to exist.
I mean,
Oh, that's awesome. That is really cool.
The hags fill you in on the purpose of the hag's nails. as well. And they are
Yeah.
quite excited for this. And I believe that's everything.
I haven't seen anything. Just the
Yeah,
costume.
the heck.
All those.
Oh, let me re-show everything. Maybe we'll. You might have to close it and then reopen it.
Oh, that sounds.
Tadpole, wear the blindfold.
Interesting.
Okay, let's put those eyes in the guts. She doesn't have any.
OT.
Don't you need some enchanted nails there, Adrian?
Are we using the regular ritual of transmigration at some point, Grim?
The
'Cause I do
regular
need
version?
cursed nails to be crucified into me.
I
Don't-
mean, it would
don't-
be
Don't
interesting.
look pretty cursed.
I mean, they can use it until Adrian's ready to do his thing, and then we could use it for Adrian's thing, no doubt, unless they're a one-use thing.
They are not
the nails may
necessarily.
only be removed by you, or the use of a wish spell. Oh, or the use. My bad. I just didn't read properly.
Okay, Rick, get in the lamp, Rick. Get in the lamp.
Blind sight to 15 feet. So you would only have 15 feet.
I'd be useful against
vision.
illusions and invisible stuff.
Yeah, but those are more situational. With the
Those?
unoccupied lamp, can you, like, use it as a house?
A creature may willingly go inside
You
the
could.
Yeah, but could they willingly leave it afterwards? Like,
Yes.
if it's
If
you
they
activating it and everything.
willingly go inside, they can willingly come outside.
I
However, it
want
is
that.
only one thing.
I want that to replace my castle then.
However, again, you do not, experience the outside in any way, shape, or form.
That's fine, I just want somewhere to spend the night safely.
In the morning, I rub the lamp to wait beside you going up.
Yeah.
Guys, look,
so
I've captured it. I've
Actually, I
captured
wouldn't
a
mind
genie.
that.
if no one has any complaints about that, I'll
That's
take
fine.
that. And yeah, I like the idea of Tadpole having the blind man's eyes. That'll probably help with traps and shit at some point. Or at least illusory ones.
Do we want to decide this now, or do we want to just wait and do it next week?
If time's an issue, then probably just do it next week.
Yeah, because Adrian had to leave early for work, I believe, like almost nowish.
Hadrian's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, I'm an hour late for work.
No, I leave like probably around 4. I just wanted to, have time. Eat lunch, that kind of stuff. Get ready, take a shower.
All right, well,
Good.
we can do it next time.
Do what next time?
Figure out who gets what, or in between times. We got our hands on some pretty situational, but rather powerful items.
Did we level up?
Yeah.
Well. We actually have leveled up.
Oh, nice.
We've leveled up.
We have hit level 10.
Good.
Halfway to godhood, guys.
So it's an exciting one.
I forget. Do we roll? Can I take average for dice? I forget.
Roll.
Oh,
Yep.
my other game I rolled all 1s though
Ooh,
for 10 levels.
that's a pretty good
That's
one.
not bad. That's not. I'm not arguing with
Our
that.
proficiency is now 4.
Ooh.
Oh, that's better than nothing.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Are you making us roll our hit die and not average?
Yes,
Oof.
I am making you roll.
You
'Cause
dog.
we got the first 3 levels at max dice, so that's good enough.
Ooh.
I guess it's not terrible.
Grim's not as nice as me.
But yeah, again, we got our hands on some pretty powerful but pretty situational magical items. I'm curious to see if we make use of it and how we make use of them, if we do make use of them. It was a good one. A little bit grindy on the combat, but you know, I got to see how you do pretty well,
Guys.
against a horde of things, so I can sort of respectfully modify things.
Guys, I can now take
Yes.
Dream. I will now control a god from the other side of the realm. I will use him to warp reality.
So we're going to be leveling up, but until that time, if you've been watching, and I know someone has been commenting, but again, I don't get a notification on it because, you know, I'm terrible.
I think that was just Greg.
Oh, was it
saying
Greg?
hi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he watches us when he wakes up in the morning.
Well, you should say hey to Greg for me, or I guess I can.
Yeah, I can commune with nature.
Yay.
But again, we'll be meeting up next week, I believe. Barring anything, again, this starts to be sort of, you know, the busy time, the hectic time. So things might be a little hit or miss here or there, but I'll try to let you know far enough in advance that you can make plans accordingly.
Ooh, I learned another cantrip.
So if you've been watching, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So I think I'm going to take Dawn, because that's just